Yourself on that camera.
I think so. You can't see yourself on that camera.
Cause I'm blind. I see that we're both in the shot.
You ready?
You've been on one today.
You ready?
Do your what's up, guys?
Break down that green, I had to get up early. Bad mood, aggravated when trying to be worried. You know how to twist it, I suggest you start.
What's up, guys? RG here from the Stone Vet USMC. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. Hump day. Hopefully the week hasn't been too hard, too crazy for you guys. For me, it's the same old, man. These kids are crazy. These kids are nuts, man. So I can tell you guys every week, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you get over there, hit the subscribe. Like I said, if you're on iTunes, give me that 5-star review so I can get an algorithm, get more people to start listening to the show, getting it out there, getting things going on. There's a lot of things going on with the Stone Vet USMC. Fingers are crossed. I'm waiting to make sure everything lines up just right. I think we've got a big opportunity coming up for us here. I've been networking a lot, been doing a lot of networking. That's the best part of being a podcast host, right? For you guys who do own a podcast or run a podcast, you guys understand a lot of it is networking, talking to people, to get to meet new people. I mean, look, check out this cool shirt I got. Maddie's a Navy vet, and he created this shirt, and I thought it was freaking awesome. But what better way to represent the Stone Vet, right? We're always advocating for cannabis and making sure that the legalization happens. So Chuck Schumer is going through right now. He changed it from the MORE Act to the Cannabis, I can never remember the name of it. Cannabis Administration Opportunity Act is what he's calling it. Him, Booker, a bunch of other Democrats are working together to figure out how to legalize cannabis federally, to get it out of the Schedule I drug and making it where everybody can have the medicine. You know, of course, it's still going to be up to the states. Of course, it's going to be up to the states to decide on if they're going to partake in it or not. Like I say right now, I think it's 37 states that have it either recreation or medicinally. It's legal in the state. In 37 out of 50 states. And so Chuck Schumer is trying to push this. He said by September, I know as of right now, they're allowing you to submit an email about about what you believe in for the cannabis bill. If you're for it or if you're against it, they want to hear about it because they want to make sure that they make an educated decision. And so myself, I submitted it, and thanks to Veteran Action Council that I'm also part of networking with, they created a document called the Green Paper, 60-page document discussing the medicinal benefits of cannabis. And so they submitted it to the Veteran Health Administration, which you guys already know that are vets. You understand that's where a lot of our crap comes from, is the VA. And so they've already submitted it to them. And so I had the opportunity to submit it to the guys, the finance people that are helping get the filibuster? No. What are they calling it? Do you know?
When they stand in?
I don't know if it's the
That's what they're doing when they stand in.
What are they doing? What's the biggest thing they're doing right now? Where they?
I don't know. Oh.
I can't even remember.
I'm the wrong one to ask right now. Do you know what my day consisted of? I'm surprised I survived.
So, yeah. She's had a hard day today. She has a hard day every day. You don't understand, guys. These kids are crazy.
And then the amount of, which he did not think it was a word until I told him.
She told me.
He had the amount of acery that was coming off this dude today. Actually, the last 2 days. But let's just go ahead and dive into this one. Let me unpack this for you guys.
Gosh.
That's the box opening.
The
Okay?
box is opening. She took me off my soapbox.
Oh, because I'm just about to tell y'all. Then you can go back to it. So, being married to a veteran, this is what it looks like sometimes. He came in because we're supposed to go to Walmart to do.
I had to pick up my groceries.
Yeah, and he asked me. He was sweet. He was like, "Do you want to go with me or you want to stay home?" Well, I needed to get like some baby medicine and stuff, so I was like, "I'll just go with you." Dude walks in the house, truck running. Is like, "You ready?" Okay, Let me paint a picture for you. One kid is climbing on top of like a toy box trying to get the lamp. I'm like in the middle of wiping crap off the other one. I've got a 3-year-old running around sniffling, 2 other sick kids, and one of my teenagers in the bedroom from being gone all afternoon. And I look at him and I'm literally like, am I ready? Okay. You know what this dude does? Turns around and goes and waits in the truck. On his phone. Listening to the radio. While I finish up wiping butts, go throw clothes on, and come out there. And he's all like, so I'm mad. Like, literally, legit mad. Okay. We get to Walmart. I know he did something there. I can't even remember. We get to Walmart.
He did that at Walmart.
Oh, yes, he did. He said, what are you cooking for dinner?
We was checking out, and I want to make sure that we got all the groceries we need.
But he didn't say that. And you know, I'm already mad because of the whole incident before. Yeah, he's shaking his head right now because he knows. And I was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, I was all polite about it. And so we discussed, blah, blah, blah. We get out of Walmart. We're sitting in the truck. Okay. Rabbit trail real quick. He has a spray Germex thing that I do not like. I don't like it. He's laughing because let me just tell you what he has done to me the last like 3 or 4 times I've been in his truck. Okay? He has a spray thing. He loves it. I don't like it. I don't feel like it gets my hands clean, and I'm dealing with some immune system stuff. So I'm like, I want to, make sure I got
Germex.
it. No, so I bought. Listen, Linda. I bought Germex for me, the squirt kind. That you can bathe up to your elbows in, like for me. He can have his squirt kind. So I get in, and I said, "Can you hand me my Germex?" This fool looks at me and says, "The spray's right there." I was like, what is your deal? But I want to drink in my soda, so I'm spraying my hand. You know what this fool does? Reaches over in the door and grabs my Germex and looks at me while he pumps it and puts it back in the door and uses it. And I'm like, you don't even like that one. You like your spray, but you have done that twice. He's done that twice to me. Literally, it's like, use that one and then uses mine and puts it back. And he's like looking at me. And the amount of assery that you have displayed the last 2 days is phenomenal. And I might be more mad about this than I should, but I am also going on very little sleep.
Yeah, she woke me up at 3 o'clock this morning.
I did not wake. Nobody woke you up. I got out of bed. You woke up to be like, where are you going?
To go find out that the garbage disposal was talking.
Dude, I thought somebody was talking in my house. Ask him. I have jumped up out of bed with my gun before going through the house. I thought somebody was in my house talking. I was about to find the source. I got too many babies for somebody crazy to be in my house. Anyway, it wasn't the garbage disposal. Tell him what it was.
What was it? The garbage disposal.
No, the water was leaking in our stove. There was water on top of our stove, and it was leaking in our stove and filling up on top of the thing and then trickling down through each of the burners. Yeah. And every time it would get full enough, it's like one of those water dispensers, and we had sat it on the stove top, and it was leaking, and every time it would get full enough, it would trickle down inside the stove, and it would echo, and then it would sound like somebody was talking. Anyway.
So you guys got to see a little bit of what Sergeant G goes through on a daily basis.
What he goes through? Let me tell you what he goes through. Do you want to know the other day I was sick? No, we're about to put it all out there. The other day
but you're going to embarrass me in front of all my people.
You just said what Sergeant G goes through. I'm about to knock you out. Turn the camera off. We're about to get real Chickasaw woman up in here. You see his smile?
Oh.
I'm gonna hand a soap box back to him.
I don't know if I can even stand on it anymore. She kind of destroyed it. I can't even stand up on it. So this is what 21 years of marriage will get you guys.
You have to be a strong, independent human to stay with
Sergeant G.
a veteran. Or any human, because I'm sure for me, too.
It's crazy.
I've been difficult. Have I been difficult?
No,
Whatever, he's lying. He doesn't want me to beat him that bad.
she's never been difficult.
That's a lie.
She's an amazing woman. She puts up with a lot of shit.
I'm sure I've been difficult,
I
though.
put her through a lot of shit.
I'm sure I've still
And
been
all the
difficult.
kids put her through a lot of shit.
My babies are babies. You leave my babies out of this.
They put you through a lot of shit every
Oh my
day.
gosh. Literal, lots of literal poop.
Yeah.
One guy said having kids, especially multiple children, is like staring at buttholes all day.
All day.
It really is, yo. Here's another butthole. Here's another butthole.
Let me wipe that butthole for you.
Like 3 in diapers at one time was no joke, especially when all 3 of them had diarrhea. TMI. Hope you don't have a weak stomach.
Right.
But that is.
This is just a little bit. So like I told you guys last week, Summer's talking about starting her own little podcast about spouses, veteran spouses, the daily
Struggles.
the daily struggles, the daily frustrations of being married to us, the veteran.
In general, too.
You know what I'm saying? Just marriage in general.
We're hard.
How
All of
tough,
us
how
are
hard marriage is. But if you're not willing to put your part in, then what's the point?
Yeah.
You know? If you're not willing to do your share around, what's the point of staying? You know? And so there's just the many things. I mean, for us, we've been together 21 years, and I know every day I do something stupid. Every day. You know? But we have to do our part. You have to do your part to be in the marriage together. You know what I'm saying? You know how they used to say it's a 50-50?
They still say that.
They still say it's 50-50?
Mhm.
What do you think about that?
I think it's misleading.
Yeah?
It's 100 because some days that person is going to give 20. And then the sad thing is you got to give 180.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's where it gets hard. You can't. You're like, well, I only have 100% to give. Well, then that's when you buckle down, put your boots on, and you find the rest.
Right.
Because there's a lot of days when the other person can't.
Yep.
And I mean, I've been there.
I've
You know.
put her there plenty of times.
And there's just in general in life too. You go through life and sometimes you just don't. It's just a lot, right? Living
Life's
is
a lot.
hard.
Yeah, living is hard.
It's beautifully hard.
Mhm.
It's beautifully hard, and
Yeah, because you have good days and you have bad days, and sometimes you tend to have more bad than you do good.
seasons.
And it's just the season that you're in. I mean, everybody's in their own season.
Mm-hmm. That's why just be kind, man. Somebody else that you bump into, they might be in one of those hard
Places
hard
in life.
spots.
We all know. We've been there. We've all had our seasons. We've been through seasons. I mean, if you guys are as old as us, you've been through a lot of seasons, and just sometimes it's just like everything is just falling in, and you're just like, what the hell did I do wrong this time? Like, what is going on? It happens. It's just the season you happen to be in at that time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I've got plenty of people I work with. They're like, everything is falling apart
Raining
right
and
now.
pouring.
And it happens because we've all been there where it just everything falls apart. And you're like, what happened? How did this happen?
If you're alive, it's happening.
It's happening, you know. Some people are alive. It's a good time right now in their life. It's a good season in their life. Everything's going perfect. Everything's going exactly how you had planned. And for others, it's just everything's falling apart. And you're like, how in the hell did this happen?
And that's another thing to get over, I think, for me personally. So, parent moment. I want to say mom moment, but I know dads go through this too, and you guys don't talk about it a lot. But, you know, there's that whole putting the shower on full blast and screaming because you don't want your kids to hear, and you're hoping that the shower blocks some of that out because it gets freaking hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have locked my door and laid face down on my carpet and cried before because I just couldn't anymore, right? And I had to take a moment and I had to breathe. And, you know, then you get up and you wipe your eyes and you go out there and you smile in front of your kids. And the thing is, when it's good, sometimes some of us can feel guilty that it's going good and that we're in a good season because we know other people that aren't in a good season, and we self-sabotage or we look for the next bad thing to happen because it can't be good for too long, so let me go ahead and look for what's going to happen so that I can start preparing, and we don't enjoy those good seasons. Or B, that, well, I don't deserve to be in this good season because, there are so many people that aren't here. And I just say, enjoy those seasons, because a hard season is going to come again. And if you don't take that rest, you're not replenishing your spirit for when that next season of hardship comes, and it makes it worse. So I say, just enjoy it. That's where I'm at right now, is not feeling guilty when things are going good, and to be more vocal.
Right, absolutely.
My big mouth don't need any help with being more vocal,
But it is. I mean, we all go through our times. We all go through our things. I mean, like I said, that's one of the biggest things we battle is our mental illness, is our mental health. If we're not seeking help with our mental health, then it's going to attack us, and it's going to attack us daily, and it's going to make us feel like we're failing every day if we don't get the help that we need. If we don't get the medicine that we need to help treat our mental health.
And medicine can be walks, it could be camping, it can be unplugging your phone and kayaking, fishing,
doing a hobby,
hunting.
Doing something that gets your mind off of it to where you can focus on something else. But that's the biggest thing you guys have to understand is what are you into? What are your hobbies?
And if you don't know, date yourself. I know that sounds funny, but dude,
try something new every day. Try something
go
new.
to an ice cream place if you're not lactose intolerant like myself. That sucks. Try all the ice creams and be honest with yourself. What do you like? I know that sounds funny, but that's a simple place to start. Go somewhere simple and start learning yourself.
Right. Because
I think along the way, we're so busy doing 50,000 other things that we don't even know who we are.
Absolutely. That's the biggest thing we have to do is figure out who we are and what we are, right? We got out of service and we're still trying to figure out what the hell am I doing? Who am I and what do I do? Right?
Yeah.
Because Sergeant G ain't telling me what to do anymore. Like I tell you guys.
You tell everybody to do stuff?
When I was in.
You did?
I had Marines. I'd be like, hey, you gotta go do this. You gotta go do this.
What do you tell them to do?
Depends. Work on generators, work on forklifts, work on water purifiers.
Then you came home and then I was mean?
Yeah. Remember, guys, you take care of each other. Always reach out to each other. You want to figure out something new? Check out my episodes every Friday. This Friday, I got an Army guy coming in. His name's Anthony. He owns a Lit Beard Company. If you guys got a beard, like myself, and you want some good stuff to take care of it, you need an oil. If you guys aren't putting oil or balm in your beard, you're failing yourselves. I'm telling you right now.
Soapbox is back.
You guys are failing yourselves. Make sure you check out this Friday. Make sure you check out this episode this Friday. I got Anthony from Lit Beard Company. He's got amazing products, and he just, till the end of the month, he is doing a subscription package where you get to create a scent for the company, and you get a cool shirt from him as well. I want to thank my sponsor, Rafa 180, for allowing me to be able to come out and shoot this show, be able to shoot it comfortably on this couch, comfortably
in our garage.
In our garage, man.
One day our house will be built.
One day it will be. But if you guys are always checking out, always trying to find a good CBD product, a medicinal grade CBD product, definitely go over to rafa180.com, man. There's a big update coming. There's going to be a lot of new products coming out. Right now, they're not on there, but we're working to get it all updated.
Do you want to know why they're not on there?
Trying to find time to get it all in there. If you guys are wanting to try something, definitely reach out to Rafa 180.
Yes.
Reach out to her. She's got great stuff to help with sleep, help with anxiety, help with depression, man. And it is a 100% THC free, because remember, you guys need to get with your senators and make sure they get their hand on this green paper. If you want a copy of this green paper, reach out to me or reach out to Rico St. Clair over at Veteran Action Council. They have a copy of it on their website. It's amazing, and our senators need to know the medicinal benefits of cannabis, man. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us on Hump Day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Remember that 5-star review over at iTunes, man. And if I'm not wherever you listen to podcasts at, let me know so I can make sure I get it uploaded to your platform, man. Remember, guys, here at the Stone Vet, We got you 6.
But you can make yourself useful. Break down a couple buzz out the bowl. Really don't matter what you use. Make cigarette or optimals. When I got problems on my brain, I just smoke to maintain. Fogging up the atmosphere, but it's only to ease my pain. Want me to love life, I'ma need 2 L's to the brain. Purple breaks off in my lungs. I'm real with this, it ain't a game. We just smoke and maintain.